Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have two ladies here who are here on behalf of the Shalom Club. We have Marcia and Cindy. Well, welcome both of you. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Good to have you on. Thank you for joining us today. So we've talked to you before about the Shalom Club, and I know you have lots of things that go on. But before we get to those activities, tell me a little bit about it.
The Shalom Club was formed 4 years ago, and the name Shalom, of course, means peace, and we are open to all the diverse groups, all people. We like to have men and women join us, and we've grown. A year ago, we had about 12 members. We are now up to 140.
Oh, smokes.
But over 500 people have come through our doors.
Wow.
So we have a list of emails to keep people informed.
That's great. And I know that you have the dove that has the peace branch, right? Is that like the olive tree branch?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's all about being peaceful and getting along with one another.
Right, which is a good thing to do because now more than ever, unfortunately, we do have a lot of opinions and a lot of folks sort of butting heads these days. So it's a good place to know you can go and have some peace and not argue.
Exactly. Keep the conversation calm.
Exactly. Now, Marcia, I know that you have been performing for quite some time. Tell me how long you've been playing the harp.
Oh, professionally since about 93.
So a long time. Why did you choose the harp?
Well, when I was about 3 years old, I saw one on TV, and that was it. I knew that I had this instant connection with it, and I knew that I wanted to do that.
All right. You've been performing with the harp since '93, and then in what aspects have you been performing?
Well, when you play the harp, you get to go to a lot of nice places, and so I played at places like the Crystal Cathedral and Ritz-Carlton Hotel. But my favorite thing to do now is to play for dementia patients in the daycare programs.
Oh, nice. Okay, so are you doing that locally here in Southern California?
Yes, I do that in Mission Viejo. There's a special place over there.
Oh, okay.
And we sing and we just have a great time.
That is wonderful. You know, I think music is really key, for many of the dementia folks. So we do have a group here that's very involved, the Alzheimer's and Fit Brain Club, and they often talk about how much music is so important to that. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. Yeah. So you guys are having an event that's coming up here.
Yes, Sunday, December 4th. And we have a picture of her with her Celtic harp, which is different. Most people are used to a very large harp. So this is one that she will have on her lap.
Is this like a traveling harp?
Yes.
It's very portable. It's very good.
So do you use this one for all of your performances that are maybe smaller
Well,
in
harps
nature?
come in all different sizes. People don't realize that. There's the big orchestral harps that people think of when they think of a harp.
Yes.
But there's many different sizes. There's some that are bigger than that, and then there's always the big ones too. But it has a really good tone for being such a small harp.
Okay, so when you have the varying harps, you mentioned tone. So does each one have a different sound?
Yeah, it can. But that one has like 26 strings. It's 6 pounds, so it's very easy to get around.
Right.
And the one that I learned to play on was a great big orchestral gold harp, and that had 47 strings. That was 81 pounds.
The people are usually wheeling them in.
Yeah, and it was over 6 feet tall, so you have to have all that gear to move it around.
So you'll be performing at this particular event. And what is the event about again?
The event is, we wanted a day of peace, calmness. And so we thought with Marcia being a calm person and playing the harp, what better way than on a Sunday afternoon to hear beautiful music that she'll be playing as well as music she's composed.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. So you compose music as well. Now, do you compose music strictly for the harp or any other type of?
No, just for the harp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened accidentally, but then I ended up with more songs. So.
She just ended up starting to play and said, that sounded great.
Well, I was playing at my first paid job was at a wedding at the Marine Corps station that's no longer there. And it was in their chapel. And the minister was stuck in traffic, so I had to keep playing and playing and playing. And at one point I came up with this really neat little sound, like 6 notes. And so when I got home, I just started playing around with it and wrote a whole song.
Isn't that exciting?
I didn't know I could do that. It surprised the heck out of me. And I thought, well, I can't do that. It's just a fluke. I'll never be able to do this. But I wrote more songs after that. So.
Oh, that is nice. So how long will you be performing at this event?
It's about an hour, isn't it?
Oh,
an
okay.
hour, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's review some of the things that you're going to be doing at the event. You're going to obviously have music. Do you have food and things like that?
Yes, we have. We always have treats. We always have water and little treats for people. Usually, we'll have tables so that we can put the food out, so people don't have to get up and be disturbing
Right.
Marsha playing. So we
Okay.
thought tables would be a better way of doing that.
Okay, good, good. That's really a nice thing. And I like the fact that, it's on Sunday. It's going to be, a relaxing day. So that is awesome.
Yes.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to tell us about the Shalom Club?
Well, we have some exciting things coming up. Our calendar is such that in January we hope to have a bus to bring people to a Hindu temple and have a tour and have some food there. We're going to be having, in another month, some international folk dancing. A woman's going to come in and teach people how to make challah, a sweet bread.
Oh, I love it.
One of the biggest things is an interfaith panel, because there are so many groups forming to have this open conversation about diversity. So we're calling back Ezra from last year to do more talking about interfaith conversations. And so we have a lot planned for the coming year.
That sounds awesome. And then the Hindu temple, where is it located?
It's in Northern California, not Northern California, it's about an hour and a half away. I don't have the exact directions, but we will be taking a bus there and we have a tour.
Oh, that sounds great. So when you finalize those particular events, make sure you come back and tell us all about it.
Well, thank
especially
you.
the challah bread making, because that's my favorite
We'll
bread.
bring a sample for you as well.
Just bring the whole thing.
That'll
It's
be
all
fun.
so delicious.
Yes, thank
well,
you.
congratulations to you and your performing and your songwriting. That is awesome. And thank you for sharing the information.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. And let's just look at that flyer one more time so we can go ahead and let everybody know. It is at Clubhouse One's main lounge, and that's Sunday, December 4th. Doors open at 2:30 and the program starts at 3. If you want more information, you can get in touch with Paula Kruger at 510-917-1486. And we'll be right back.